Hello and welcome to what should be episode 2 of our Wingman stream. The first thing we're going to do is a quick Overwatch case, and then we're going to maybe play a deathmatch and then get into some Wingman. Not sure how long I'm going to be playing for, we'll see. Well, it just depends on how I feel really and how it's going. This is currently titled CSGO Live Episode 2. But it will be Wingman Live Episode 2 when it's actually out on the channel. Okay. I hate doing Overwatches on this particular map because people for some reason disappear in the X-ray. Here's the suspect. Bit odd that he was looking there, but well, it can happen. Scoped in on him through the wall rather suspiciously. Anyway, the suspect, 17 ping, 1 kill. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. That was his first kill we saw, round 5. And now he's AFK. I just love watching it when they're AFK. Bit odd that he's going around this way. It looks like he's making a pathetic attempt to hide wall hacks. And their iceberg just popped into existence. It really annoys me on this map how even with seeing built CSGO X-ray, it doesn't show players who are that far away. See, I don't see him on X-ray now, I see him. It's all the rocks and stuff. It's very fishy the suspect should be holding this angle. Right now I'm thinking walls. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt if it carries on. It looks like he'll be getting a ban for walling. Okay. Suspicious that he didn't check the rocks like he normally does. But then again, that seemed reasonably legit. It's a pity that pop flash is completely shielded by that little wall just there. It would be quite nice if it wasn't. He sees him there. Seen him around the corner there. Not much else suspicious has come up. We'll see if he does anything strange with the scouts. Odd that he should look that way at the wall then. And he's looking dead at the guy. Okay, got him through the wall. Again, I've got to give him the benefit of the doubt here. It's just, I don't know, it's not fishy enough right now. If he checks, it's weird, he hasn't done that check. That's quite the flick. I'm thinking he's probably walling. That flick was pretty suspicious, might hint at aim, but at the same time, it isn't possible. Odd headshot there to hit, especially seeing his crosshairs barely on him. But I guess this is going to be the last round we're going to get to watch, so might as well make the most of it. He's holding the wrong angle. He's seen him on the roof there. A tricky one. I don't think he has aim, and he wasn't griefing or doing anything else. Vision assistance. To be honest, I think he was walling, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I do have evidence beyond reasonable doubt. There were suspicious moments there. I don't know. I'll go for evidence beyond reasonable doubt, and if I'm wrong, the other Overwatch investigators will get it. Anyway, quick deathmatch. And then we'll jump into Wingman. I always turn voice off for deathmatch just because it's It's just unpleasant listening to all the other people in deathmatch because they're all doing the same things, shouting in Russian or playing out loud music that isn't to my taste. And I don't see why people do it. I guess just because they think they're hilarious trolls. But you turn off voice chat and the only people they're trolling are themselves. I'll just make sure I'm warmed up before going in a Wingman. Hopefully I will be. I'll try out the AWP and then I'll go on to the AK. Slight frame rate drops. I do not like that at all. No. What settings are we on? Open options, video settings, medium. Time to change global shadows to very low. Okay, applying that's taken a while. I've changed the stream since the last one. The last one worked out okay, but at the same time it kind of, I don't know. Is this going to load or what? Nice, wonderful. But at the same time it kind of, wow, that was terrible. It was a little bit hazy in some areas. It wasn't as high quality as I would like. So that's why I changed things up. I upped the bitrate in this, I lowered the frame rate by 1 FPS. Hopefully that'll be enough to give you a decent thing to watch in high enough res. Wow, that was bad. That was equally bad. It's embarrassing. I really am not that warmed up. Oh dear. Well, we'll wait for the next one and then we'll try with the AK. Only briefly before we get into Wingman. Nothing to do but wait. Dust 2 Deathmatch. I always play Deathmatch on Dust 2 just because it's got everything I need. It's got long range, short range, it's got cover, it's got open. It's just a really nice map to practice on, I think. AK time. Like I said in the last stream, for some reason streaming just butchers my PC and my frame rates. Unless I turn down all my settings, which is annoying. Oh yes. Of course. I am on T side now. Gotta keep that in mind. That wasn't exactly perfect. Right, we're gonna find ourselves a new deathmatch. One that actually has real people in. Because it sucks when it's deathmatch against bots, so I might as well just do it on my own PC. Here's a recent addition to my inventory. CZ Auto Chalice, 0.01 float. 0.01 I should say. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I traded my M4 Asimov for it, but I don't think it was that good of a trade. So I think I'll trade back soon enough. Hello there. Wow, does just 2 look terrible with low quality graphics. Also that was awkward, I expected to drop but didn't, so it got me killed. Haha, I gone through the wall. Can't say I'm doing that good, but well. But anyway, with the settings adjustment, I worked out that it'd be taking 10% more processing power, which is annoying. It means I've got to run CSGO 10% worse, but we'll work around it. Why are so many people using the auto? It's Must be on the rotation or something. Yeah, ignore my terrible plays in the load. Wow. I suck. Let's just get into a wingman before I embarrass myself more in deathmatch. Oh wait, no, we want prime. It's like I said before. Trust Factor doesn't like me anymore. Oh yeah, I was practicing nuke earlier. I'll leave Inferno out for now, just 'cause I don't feel like Inferno right now. I will probably do it in later streams. We'll see. If I ever go silent and stuff like then, it's probably because I'm, I don't know, coughing, dying of illness, or having a drink, or whatever. Pretty much, like I'll just mute my mic every so often if there's any sound. Or if I don't have much to talk about really, which I don't right now. Loading into a game, what else can I say? Cobblestone. I like Cobblestone. Who doesn't? I'm hoping to start out on CT side. I think it's easier to start CT on Cobble. In Wingman at least. Maybe in matchmaking as well. Maybe. Maybe indeed. I don't know. It's really taking its time to load in. Okay, what's my frame rate like? I don't know. I can't see it. Hello friend. Hello friend, don't kill me. Don't look at me. I'll hide from the bot and I can sit in the chair. Because I know you all love it when I do nothing but sit in the chair for 4 minutes. There we are. Now off to the chair we go. Ah. Wow, does it kind of suck without shadows? Video settings, shadows. We'll switch it to low instead of very low maybe. That might look a little better. It is rather upsetting to see medium, and low and stuff. FPS, what's it like? Have I got enough frames to play? Let's test out in the warm-up. Yeah, that'll be fine, just fine. I'll play better in game, I swear. What was he doing? Hello there. Voice on. Let's see if we can make a new friend. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, that's a microphone and a half, isn't it? Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I think he wanted me to go drop. Ah well, one coop. Oh dear. He's dead already. Oh.
Okay, let's try.
It's unlucky that he pushed then. It was unexpected. I rather thought he'd just sit down there. I heard him a bit too late as well. My bad. In general, you'll force round 2 on Wingman, T-side, just because you can get Mac 10 and armor even after losing. Anyway, what am I going to do here? I'm going to bounce that to fake flash and drop on down. Wow, frame drops. I am going to have to turn down some settings because that's not good at all. Coop. No, he has got a... well, he has... I was going to say he's got a deagle, so that's a worry. But he was taken out pretty quick. Anyway, help and options, video settings, very low, apply. Hopefully it'll apply it pretty quick, because it's only a few more seconds before the round begins. There we are, we're back. Low settings sucks, and I'm sorry to offend your eyes with them, but it's that or no FPS. I could have killed him with the Mac-10. I was hoping for the fun 1D. How did I not pick that? Just goes to show you should always press G. You should never click on them with E because it'll always let you down. But yeah, I could have killed him with a Mac-10 and gotten some more money, but I thought I'll go for the Mad Deagle play. Didn't work out that time. But well. That's unlucky. 1:75 drop. I expected him. Well, that was a nice flick. I'll put that in chat again just to remind him. Nice. But yeah, I expected him there to stay pretty close, and then when he did start backing off, I just sprayed. Unfortunately, he got me first, which was probably pretty likely, considering the only thing you can really see there is my head. Drop in general is not a good position. It's not the sort of place you can take easily. Anyway, I'll smoke off the end. I'll nade anyone who came up close. Get him with a bit of a wild spray. I'll throw a sort of pop. Didn't really help, he was dead before it went off, but you gotta try. Things do feel a little smoother now. I've turned down the shadows, which is good. If I can hit the shots, that's great. At the minute I'm being carried by orange, thank goodness. Good, the smoke shut that down. Unlucky. That was an unexpected play, especially with the smoke over in drop. Not in drop, what am I saying, in coop. With that smoke in coop, you'd expect one to probably be playing on site. The smoke is most likely a fake there, is what I'm saying really. Because why would you smoke yourself off? Anyway, I'll throw the nade in, fake the drop to see if they're idiots. I'll put a flash over the top there just to keep them on their toes. No other reason really. What I'm doing there is the molly goes off in that area, hopefully forcing him out of position over there where I can kill him. Of course it didn't work out because he must have been hiding about there, and it was only when the molly faded he went up onto plateau to take the fight. But you know, you gotta try things, that's how you get kills. 5-2 is not a bad scoreline so far. Again, I'll do pretty much the same thing, but this time with the addition of a flash. One push long. Now that I know he's there, I'm going to molly out of his position and hold. I know he must be holding on the other side of the smoke then. So we've got to play a very passive game. Oh, he managed to cross back. That's sneaky of him. Oh, an orange picks them both off. Nice one. No need for me to even fight that round. Orange has it covered. Decent teammate. I'm gonna go long. I got no clue what he just said. But we'll go with it. Decoys out. I think they drop. One out drop. Now if he can take that fight, that would be very good for me. Never mind. I got him. I was rather expecting him to go over here, to be honest. So I went up there so I could slide along the side. But he went up there and he turned his back on me. Big mistake. Like, surely he saw me go up there. But I guess, I don't know his thought process. Anyway, as soon as they didn't go long that time, I heard the drop and carried on throwing the nade. Both out drop. So that was my bad. I threw the nade long as I heard him drop.
Sorry.
I didn't turn in time, really. Nah, that was my fault, man, sorry. Ah well, you win some, you lose some. Looks like we're gonna dig this one. I expected them both to go long again. It's just this isn't normally where I'd play from here. Yeah, now they're both long. I'll sit here and wait for... Okay. It's about to say I'll sit here and wait for him to go down the stairs, but then I thought maybe I can get the one dig on one of them, get the drop on him quick, but alas not. He was bought without looking at my money, which is a pain. I'll be forced to buy this, but I can play drop at least with this. They're going long. I saw the flash, don't worry.
Oh, minus 58.
Ah, I thought that I'd be able to sneak behind them there, but no, I guess he must have seen me climb up there or heard me or something. Again, he's forcing every round. This is not good for us at all. If we lose this round, we really need to eco. Every round he gets one tap. I chose to ignore the bomb planter there because I thought I could pick him off seeing as he wasn't pushing. Unfortunately I managed to go on either side of him. We need to eco, man. Hopefully... Ah, he's not listening. If we don't eco, man, we're just going to keep losing to him. I'm going to full eco. Doesn't matter what he does. He is playing the exact same position. He's got his back to them. Ah, never mind, he is behind cover. But he keeps playing the exact same position and buying the same things, and it's obviously not going to work out. When you're in a situation like that and you just can't pull around, what you need to do is just switch things, just eco around so you've got money. And then with a full buy you can pull it back. This time he does have to force with me, because I'd really rather pull this to 9-7. It really just depends. He blocked my nade there, which is annoying, because that meant that. Okay, he pulled one kill. I'm going to pull a few bullets through the smoke there. That was luck. He should have taken that. For some reason, the E key is just not working. I'll drop him a FAMAS so that he can buy armor and nades, and I'll cover along with this AK. Or rather, I'll try to cover long. Why am I looking away from long? Because I'm expecting the flash. The flash didn't happen. But oh well. I'm really hoping that if they go connected, they just look elsewhere. Okay, never mind, I hear them both long. Now with him fighting them, that should distract them and draw their attention towards drop. So now I know one has AK, one has AWP. If they peek me, I'm in a bit of a situation. Otherwise I should be fine. I'm just going to sit in position. Darn. It was unlucky there that he peeked me. If he hadn't, I would have been able to get them both, but that was the best I could do. The hope was to spray down the AWP as well, but he flicked too quick. Well, it's not the best, but we drew at least. Orange there did throw us about 2 rounds just from forcing and losing it each round, and in turn forcing me to force with him. But you can't really blame him. Everyone makes the same mistakes sometimes. It's just a matter of looking at that game and learning from it. And the main reason we only drew that game rather than winning it was the repeated forces. Like, the only thing that actually broke that cycle was me buying there. Anyway, that spot I say I'm going to play hidden, and when I say that in Cobble, I mean I'm going to play there. It's a really nice spot that you can get to because they can't see you from long. But, yeah, most people don't check it. That guy unfortunately did. What can I say? It's just bad luck, really. He's one of the few people that checked it. I could have played that better if, like, when I thought about it, when I heard them both up there, I could have swung out and tried to take the shot. But I was expecting them to be looking down towards Coop, and if I were to go out that way, then both of them's attention would be on me, and that wouldn't be good at all. So I thought, I'll wait, I'll hope they don't peek it. They should swing out together. One will probably go and check Coop, i.e. the man with the AK, while the man with the AWP holds connector, and I was right in my thinking there. That is what they did. But unfortunately, the guy with the AK was reasonably intelligent. He checked my angle before moving on, which is what I advise everyone to do. He didn't get the kill, which is unlucky for him. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Yeah, he didn't get the kill, I managed to kill him, which I think was partly down to luck and just me being ready. Oh, he crouched under my bullets.
Sorry if I play white, okay?
It's okay, man, I don't mind. And yeah, the second guy, the AWP, just got me. It was unfortunate. You can't just expect your enemies to always be silver. Anyway, we've got a new guy. Twitch.tv/that. I'm sure you're capable of reading. I didn't want to read it out loud. Hello, friend. He said that he's not played for a while. I don't mind.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go through main.
Yep.
I don't mind if someone's not played for a while and isn't that good. I don't mind losing, just as long as they're not salty and nasty and trolling, really. If we lose and it's a fair fight, then it's a fair fight. One connector, one Ivy.
One city. Front out, niggas. Left plant.
Now I'm going to fall back there, because I know he fell back to a stronger position. I'm expecting him to go all the way through spawn over to here now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. Because if I stand here, my gun doesn't stick out. Right, now that yellow's cleared that angle, I know for sure that he must be over here.
Ivy.
So I'm going to hold that position. Considering he's just called out Ivy, I'm going to move over here. There he is. Oh wow, is that embarrassing. Hit 66 on sight. See, I should have just one-tapped him there. I don't know how I missed that. That was terrible. But you see the theory at least. Yeah. He walks in front of me. He doesn't check that angle because I've planted at the other end of the train. And, well...
The same tactic?
Yeah, same thing. So he doesn't hold that, he doesn't check it, he just walks straight on past, and then I shoot in the back. One Ivy, one in there with a deagle. I put a nade in there, moving on up. He's throwing a flash out. How I got flashed by that, I do not know. I'll put my last few bullets through the smoke.
Yeah.
I'll tap the bomb to fake it.
Up.
Now we know where he is, so I'm going to plant just here this time. This is an awkward plant, because it's right on the corner, but it is a safe one. Knew where he was, so my plan was pre-fire even if I didn't see him, and I did see him thankfully. So all's well. I was going back there to get the deagle, because I saw he got that deagle. Didn't get there on time, but it's always worth a shot. Let's go Ivy this time.
Yeah, I'm going to pop, okay?
Okay, sure. In general, I wouldn't recommend splitting up, especially on train, Wingman. I'll wait 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. If he's peeked, he'll have done that by now. So I can move. Or he's just going to shift all the way down there, which is really odd. Only one with a deagle rushed Ivy. Now that was odd. Normally when people push Ivy, they push out either with a flash or whatever. But he must have shifted all the way down. Well, now I know that he does that, so I've got that read on him at least. If I want to go Ivy in future, I would wait for 10 seconds rather than just 5. Nice try, man. But yeah, on train you've pretty much got to stick together and get the trades, because it's such a huge map. If you're too far away, you're not going to get anything done, because you just have to get the trades on train. Let's stick together and go through main again.
Okay.
Why did I get a Galil and armor and no nades when I could have got an SMG? Because they'll have armor, really. I just want to be able to cut through their armor with reasonable ease. Right, I know he has a ranged weapon. Oh, that's my teammate, that's embarrassing. Last one was far back Ivy. Now I'm going to go in this same position. I did not expect him to be there. Down the side, hit 21. Nice. My plan there was throw a decoy out slowly as though it was a pop flash and let him think that he's seen my pop flash and turn away before peeking. Unfortunately for me, that guy was overly aggressive, which is what cost him the round ultimately, but it did cost me. If he'd taken that frag, yeah sure, and then reverted to a more passive way of playing,
Fuck.
he probably would have been just fine. He might have even had it. Good way to peek Ivy, he's on top of that. It means your head's not at regular headshot level.
Hold the left side. Can you look to the right? Smoke right. So guys, 110 HP, okay.
Similar thing, decoy out to fake flash while I do my initial check. Now the decoy of course didn't fake him out because he was behind cover and didn't even see it, but I still got the read on him, and well, not got the read, I just straight up saw him, so I could shut him down reasonably well. Had the decoy failed, I would have, well, what do I mean, if I hadn't seen him I probably would have gone backwards and I would have headed through behind me to over on that angle there. One on bomb train.
Sorry.
It's okay. See, I'm distracted there trying to explain. One was on bomb train, the other one I think will be Ivy. I was distracted there because I just focused on my crosshair to show where I was going to go, which is embarrassing because I would have killed him otherwise. But yeah, I would have gone around there, flashed myself out and gone on site with the bomb. That little release of the shift was a mistake. He's Ivy, you saw him? He heard him go on the right now, so I'm expecting him to either jump up onto the bomb train or sneak around the right.
Fuck.
Or just hide in connector with dual Berettas, but I guess each their own. If he wants to do that, he wants to do that. He has been playing very weirdly, but it's been working out for him, and like I said last stream, what's out of the ordinary gets you kills. Do odd things just to put them off. There's a smoke up here, I think. Now this is an experimental smoke. Look at the bottom of the sun and throw it without jumping. I think that lands. It should land on the bomb train, I think. Oh, he dropped the bomb here, I've only just realised. But I'm not sure. It lands somewhere. Check it out on your own server. Figure it out. If it lands somewhere useful, then whoopee. If it doesn't, don't blame me.
Nevtořidy.
Because he let go of shift there, I pre-fired him as he came around the corner. That's how I knew. I'm expecting him to push in through the smoke there. He didn't, which means I have to go this way. With 30 seconds on the clock, I have enough time to do a reasonable check. of angles. Now I don't want to be caught out by the same angle. I'll fake the plant once. I'll fake it again. Ah, there he is. Pop dog. It was so weird that he didn't push then. I mean, surely with 10 seconds on the clock, I'd be going for the plant. Ah, F3 has betrayed me and bought me a Nova Polar Mesh. Again, full buy last round.
Okay.
Ah, it's annoying. It's annoying, but it happens.
One.
Getting caught on the ladder. I did not like the sound of that molly. Anyway, I'll do the similar pop flash kind of thing, and I'll use that to get some info. One connector. Now I can throw a real flashbang over there.
HP. Not 15.
My whole goal there was getting close enough to the connector player to kill him. I knew I couldn't kill the Ivy player with the shotgun or my pistol, so the idea was pushing close, hope he swung out, which he did, but then I'd have to be close enough, which I wasn't because he tagged me in the leg as I went, which is unlucky.
Can I cover on Ivy?
Yeah, sure. Normally I'd play Ivy. Like I said before, I think I have an interesting, pretty decent way of playing Ivy pistol rounds, but it's seen as he asked so nicely. One E-box rushing. I'm going to play passive now.
No one Ivy.
I'm going to wait for my teammate to rotate in. I can hold down the sides. Both E-box. And now for hit 28. That was unlucky. The plan was throw the decoy and then I'd have time to do a big wide peek around the side there. Hopefully while they had their backs to me. But it was not to be. These guys, they push so hard. It really caught me off. Can I play Ivy?
Yeah.
I'll go for an SMG rather than my normal shotgun play down there. I think there's about a 35% chance that they'll push Ivy this round. We'll see. Pop flash there. Out it goes.
Come this right one.
An AK is an odd play. Wow, what? I had to get on top of the ladder there, which is what I saw him and kept climbing. I really thought I dinked him twice, but apparently I only hit him 92.
Maybe rush Ivy?
Yeah, sure. Judging by that flash, they're not going Ivy, just as I suspected. Oh, he's planning on rushing all the way down. That's weird. Now I've seen him taking that shot. It's going to be a case of knife out and run all the way to this side so that I can have heading green train. So that I can have the support of my teammate. Of course, he was just watching that angle. I guess he must have heard me go, which is frustrating. But, ah well.
Buy up.
I'll keep holding my normal Ivy position. Sure. Okay.
Oh fuck, sorry.
I guess he's playing Ivy now with the AWP, which I think is the wrong play. I think the AWP should hold this angle, not Ivy. I can't see anything. One look. See what I mean by AWP Ivy being a misplay? Anyway, that's him taken, and now to completely reposition, grab his AK as I go. That smoke means he's not going there. I think he'll be trying to go down here and fake me out or not. There he is.
Nice one.
I was really expecting him to not go near that smoke, but oh well. Now, I don't think the AWP is a good idea, but I'll save it for him anyway. Actually, I don't know. An AWP is too tempting for me. We'll see. He has armor and stuff. He should play passive. He should play behind me, preferably. Him walking in front of me there is annoying. Not much I can do. Nice one. It's alright though. We get the kills. The first guy crossed as he walked in front of me, which is annoying. I'll put down a quick fanatic graffiti. He shouldn't have walked in front of me there. He should have recognised that I had an AWP and let me go first. But, you know, it's okay. Why have I crossed over here like this? Because I want to play a slightly more aggressive play over here. That flash means that there's one probably pushing up here. I can hold out here for a moment while I wait for him to push me, just like he did, but of course, despite the fact I hit him twice already, just don't kill him. The plan from there, once I killed him, would be, because I have the bomb down and know the other one's Ivy, pretty much just hide E-box and wait. He has to come to me at that point, and I have the advantage. The flash over the top there would indicate a main rush. Like, he got the guys that I was watching. So now I can expect either Pop Dog or Ivy, because with a play like that it's unlikely they're both in main. I will smoke it off of course, just because it's more sensible too. There is that gap there, which is pure luck that I can see now. He'll probably be Ivy man. Okay, yellow's completely abandoned Ivy, which makes me very uncomfortable here. So I'm gonna move to Pop. He's in Pop Dog. Hit 31. That's really frustrating. It'd be nice if yellow held his position. It'd be even nicer if he peeked Pop Dog, like any sensible person would. But actually, his plan might be wait for it. Oh, there he is. Hit 70. Nice. It was a massive mistake to no-scope him then. He should have scoped at least. But at least he pulled the round, so thanks man. So I can't complain that much about it. It's just a minor annoyance. Just a little bit of just a little thing. I'm going to put that nade in there to hurt any fast rushers, stand here to block any flashes. And then I can watch down the side. Now I know there's one in there. I would have heard the drop, most likely. I can check drop quickly. I'll jiggle that. Okay, as soon as he's called Ivy. Main train, bomb train. And hard. Nice. Second draw of the night. That was you two. I was holding that angle for so long like that because I knew that he was stood, well, where he is, here, which meant that he could see that side. So the only place he could really peek was there. LEM and MGE. Where's my, and my teammate's DMG, where's my rank up? Where? 109 Wingman matches won, and I'm only MGE. Well, on to Wingman number 3. Find a game. Oh wait, I don't want to just find a game. I want this to be Prime. Use Prime matchmaking. Hold on. Yeah, that's right, Wingman. Let's play an Overpass, my favourite map. I wonder how long it'll take to find a Prime game on Overpass. Expected wait time 1 minute 49, but I'm not sure how much I believe that. So we've now been streaming about 45 minutes. What have we accomplished? Well, we maybe banned a Waller, I'm not sure. Depends what other people in the Overwatch think. We played a little bit of deathmatch and sucked at that. And we drew 2 Wingman games. Nothing really phenomenal's happened. Hopefully I can get a rank up. Hopefully I can win one. That'd be wonderful. Because as much as drawing is better than losing, it's still a draw and not a win. And I'm here for wins. I'm here to get DMG and continue down the road of being a Wingman Pro. It's changing its story on the expected wait time. It used to be 1 something, now it's 2:31. 2:32. How strange. I guess we just gotta wait. Not much to do, really, other than admire all my wonderful skins. Ah yes. Those of you who've been around on the channel since the very start will recognise this particular AWP. My first ever AWP, and a fine one it was too. Why am I using the where is it? Where's the AK? Aha, why am I using the AK Elite build rather than the Bloodsport that I had? Well, I did have a factory near Bloodsport, but I traded it for these, which I thought was worth it, and I do like that AK. That AK has a bit of sentimental value. It has the entire Fnatic team from when I first joined, minus JW. Where's JW? I hear you cry. JW's on the scope of the AWP. Like, the joke was, I was JW because I was really into AWPing just then, so I had the rest of the team and I would be JW. But yeah, I'm far from being JW. I'm far from being pro yet, but you know, we can still go pro in Wingman. Right? I'm sure it'll take off. I mean, everyone who tunes in here is here for the Wingman. Aren't we just proving that it's a spectator sport? Yeah, not really. But we'll see. Maybe one day I'll be scouted for Wingman. Yeah. I'd have to win a few first. Overpass is my favourite map for Wingman. I wonder how it looks with low texture. Not that bad actually. Not that bad at all. Ooh, we've got a member of iBuyPower. Hope he hasn't been paid to lose. Dun dun, controversy. Yeah. Was that how it happened? I really can't remember the whole iBuyPower scandal. Get headshotted with the headshot confirmed. Get embarrassingly failing with more. Why is it called the headshot confirmed? I bought it like that. That was the name tag on it. Why did I buy one with a name tag on? It came up for £1.70 rather than £17. So you can't blame me for not jumping on a deal like that. Hello. Okay, silence at first. I wonder if he'll talk to us. Do you have a mic? I guess not. Ah well. So with that decoy there, it's a bit of an odd one, must have been thrown over the top. Can't really read anything. I was rather expecting to one-tap him. 116. Well, hit 16 in connector, the other one's monster. I should have one-tapped that guy. I panicked a little and sprayed this guy. Nice. It's really weird. He has the 2018 service medal, then he has just these medals. He's rank 11, but he has a ton of commendations. Very odd. But, well. Who cares who we're with as long as we win and they're not hacking. If you're hacking, you're on my team, I will report you. Because I dislike hacking. It's just wrong. Shouldn't be encouraged. I'll blow him away. Get in the corner before killing him. I don't see how he didn't check that. I guess he didn't get any info, or he didn't work off the info he was given. Either way, dumb play. Also, that guy did speak. It's either a girl or like a 5-year-old. I kid, I exaggerate. But he has a higher pitched voice than most. Alright, I'll throw that decoy there. Not for any real reason. With that flash, I'll wait a second before putting the nade in. And I'll hang about. I shouldn't really have the molly out.
Hello.
Check that one last time. Yeah, he pushed just after I checked, which is unfortunate. I was rather expecting him to push with his teammate. But the read I'm getting is they've not got that good communication, which means if we stand in odd off angles and stuff and kill one, it should hopefully not be passed on. I'll do a genuine pop flash down there this time. Through the smoke a little. Now I can see just down the side here. Oh well, he took them both. Nice. I'm assuming it's a he. Who knows? But yeah, if he'd pushed down the side there, I probably would have got him. The only reason he didn't push while that smoke was up was probably the spam through it. So sometimes the spam can help, sometimes it can hinder you. But I can't say really that that was hindering us, because after all, we got the kill. Bit of miscommunication there. With a flash like that, I rather expected the push. There must be one far back monster. See what I did there? I managed to get my call and my explanation to you guys in. It's odd that he's shooting through the wood. If you're going to pre-fire that, you want to shoot next to it. Because if you're shooting through the wood, all you're doing is cutting off your own damage. Nice one. Yeah, all you're doing is reducing your own damage. Like, you're not getting any vision, you're not... Like, either way, you're just pre-firing hoping they walk into it. If you pre-fire through the wood, you're not going to hit anything. You've done it enough that we've seen it. So we're not going to walk into it. All you're going to do is reduce the damage when we do walk over there. So if you're pre-firing something like that and just maintaining it, try to aim to just do it in the open. It's like auto snipers through mid doors on Dust 2. I waited that long because I knew he'd take a moment to push with the nade. That's why I stood with it out for a moment. But yeah. Oh, I thought I'd killed him. I thought I'd killed him, so I stopped spraying. Sorry, man. But yeah, it's like the auto snipers. When you buy an auto sniper and you're on T-side Dust 2, you should never spam through the doorway, like on the actual door itself. That's silly, because you're not going to see them cross and then hit them. The ideal scenario is you spam straight down the middle, because they still have to go across the middle bit. I'll put that in early. You still have to go across the middle, don't you, to get across? You can't magically just skip out the middle and go straight across the door. So all you're doing is cutting off your own damage. Now with him taking that kill, I know where the last one is, but he doesn't know where I am. He said connector then, which is interesting. That'll make me have a look peek out. I heard him light up the volley, and that's why I peeked then. He threw it a little earlier than I expected, so yeah. I moved to the side, which was weird. But, well, I say it was weird, what I mean is it was a little bit unexpected. But I still got him, so all's good. I really, really hope this doesn't turn into another draw. With another molly out. Not a molly, a flash. Right, as that fades, I screwed that nade up.
Short. Short. Really nice play.
Why he walked out there backwards, I do not know. Really, that's the number one thought going through my mind as he walked out there. Why is he going backwards? So, yeah, that put me off a little. Maybe that's what he was going for. Maybe he's just a terrible player. No, I can't really call them terrible players. He must be DMG at least. Well, I say that. We'll see. Who was he? It was the top one. One in barrels, one connector. Last barrels. To be honest, that's unlucky for him.
Sorry.
It's okay. If this ends in a draw, I'm going to be very disappointed though. Anyway, like I said before, Mac 10s, let's force and rush connector side. At most they're going to have SMGs and armour. We've got SMGs and armour. It's unfortunate to have SMGs and armour, but what can you do? Now, first thing I'll check. That was terrible bridge. I heard him bridge, so that's why I went on bridge. Deagle bridge. I have to say, that is a particularly unpleasant looking dog in this profile picture. Green's best option here is exactly what he's doing. Camping, going for the occasional peek. Of course, when he hits things like that, that's just not... That's just weird. That wasn't your fault, man. That was just bad luck. How he hits that shot, I do not know. I'm really not doing well. I might have to have a few rounds of concentrating silent effort. We'll see. Maybe. Maybe not. He bought. I didn't expect him to, so that's why I had to spend a moment buying. I know I've got 400 left over, but I didn't want to leave him that much longer. And I don't think the flash will do much. I avoided the second flash at least.
No, I'm very low.
Heaven.
Last ball.
And with that nade I'll go for the plant.
Very low.
I backed off through here hoping he'd see me go here so that I can rotate around to monster. I imagine he'll go out bridge and face immediately towards green. Or he'll go in that corner.
Don't pick.
I'm holding quite the off angle here. Just to essentially bait him into green. And that worked out. And his gun went down the side. I can't reach it, I'm spamming the E key. You okay?
Yes.
Here, take that.
No.
Okay. Guess he doesn't want the AK.
P90 power.
Okay then. I'll throw a flash through there, but I will go connector. Connector being flashed. Hello there. Could have sworn I heard a footstep up there. Very weird. Anyway, I'll slide on back through here now. So that's him taken, and the other one I know was playing reasonably close. He should peek in the next few seconds, and that's what the nade was for. I deliberately held off a moment and then threw it because I knew he wouldn't peek immediately. It's just, you gotta think, what will your opponent do? Is he gonna immediately jiggle peek the same angle? I'd say there was about a 30% chance of him doing that. It was more likely that he was going to disappear a moment and try and re-peek when it was random. So, if you wait a second and throw in the nade, then hopefully he'll peek dead in time with the nade.
Nice. Nice.
I'll admit, no, I never cheat. You can watch my stream if you like. I'm streaming now. I've got to get those views. You know, it's all I've got. But yeah, that play was just luck, really. If I didn't get the headshot on the guy water, then I wouldn't have survived. Why did I make that peak like that in such a ridiculous way? Just a sec. Now, because I heard that fat mess up and I heard him reload. Ah, that's unlucky. Anyway, why did I make that peak? Well, as I went through there, I heard, okay, he's making pig noises. I heard something. It turned out to be Green's footsteps, but I thought it was the enemy's footsteps on bridge. And I thought he was trying to hold off and wait for me. And that made me think, if I can get the quick pick on the guy bridge, that guy's been playing heaven all game, is probably going to be in heaven. So that was the purpose of that. Of course, what I heard was just my own teammate. Nice game, man.
Thank you for.
Of course, what I heard was my own teammate, so it didn't mean anything. But when I peeked, he screwed up his headshot. He really should have got me in the back like that, but I guess he panicked, which is fair enough. So I got him, and I knew the other one was playing heaven because he's played that all game. So it's just a matter of moving on up there. It was pretty lucky though. It's a pretty nice flick. Pretty nice indeed, if I do say so myself. I hope the stream's coming out nice and clear for you guys. If it's not, I'll be disappointed. Anyway, we might as well. This guy's the guy from our other stream. 818 wins, eh? It's a lot of wins for Golden Overmaster. Let's join his lobby and see what he's doing. Meh, I don't really want to play at MG level. Let's play with friends, Wingman. Switch it on over to Prime. And let's play another. I wonder how long it'll take for us to find a game. Who knows? Been streaming about an hour now, so I think I'm likely to stop in the next half an hour because I can't stream full time. I am going to try and stream probably, I don't know, at least once every 2 days for the next week, but I can't promise that. I do have exams and things coming up as per usual at the end of years, so I've got to be working for those, so I can only stream my spare time. Plus when that's done, I'll have bad internet again, because at the minute I've got reasonably good internet because I'm at uni, but I'll be heading home where the internet is has speeds of up to 400 kilobits a second, which all of you know, I'm sure, is utter trash. Like, I can play CSGO with about 100 ping back home. Here I can play it with 20 ping. Back home, I cannot watch YouTube and play CSGO. I cannot, like, 2 people cannot be on the internet in my house. Like, that's how bad it is. So, yeah, Dreadnought and playing CS together is all it can handle. Any more than that, and it's rip everything. So yeah, I won't be able to stream there until we get better internet. We should be getting fibre soon enough, but that might be months away. We'll see. I'll stream as much as I can here and now, and probably in a few months when I've actually got internet again. In terms of 2-minute clips going on the channel, like a few weeks ago, what am I saying, like in terms of a few minute clips going on, I'll probably pick that up again. There'll probably be a spam of like 3 or 4 more that go on at once. Oh, he jumped over me. Thought Walt's too smart for me. There'll probably be 3 or 4 that go on at a time, and then a break, and then if it depends really whether I release more. No, take my guns and leave me alone. Depends whether I release more or not, and put them up over time. Who knows? My goal will hopefully be post a bunch and then release them while I've got bad internet as time goes on. But of course plans change. I might not. You never know. Why did I double scope there? Well, it was because I was going to unscope and look heaven, but I didn't want to switch off my AWP. Why am I explaining things in the warm-up? I do not know. I'm going to have a sip of my drink and then I'll be right back. And I'm back now. Hello.
Hello, do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Nice. I do.
Nice. Well, seems like a pleasant enough guy. One water. Well, I thought it unlikely that there'd be one behind the pillar as well as water then, which is why I held that angle for so long. I was wrong, which is unfortunate, but ah well, what can you do? It's only the pistol round, and we can fall straight into this one. But I can keep that in mind from now on. They do play that position. Set one, fake flash with decoy, look away in case they decoy. One barrel's SMG. I'm backing off there. He is far better suited for taking that fight with that deagle. One pillar hit 42. Last half health. Cyber Sportsman. 2 silver medals and he's an MGE. I can't say that seems legit. He's probably either a smurf or hacking. I hope he's not hacking. He's a smurf, that's fair enough though. Looks like P250 is all we can get. We'll keep a close eye on him. When walking out of here, in general, you should have your gun out at about this point. Check there first, then there as you move around, then you can move there, and then check that as you go around the corner. That's in regular matchmaking. In Wingman you don't need to check that, and in general teams aren't coordinated enough to check that. I mean, to boost there, and require you to check that. Right. No, you just pushed, he's heading back to bridge.
I said wait on.
Nah, he came from bridge side. Which is on the left, man. But I say that to you guys, I would never actually say that to him. There's no point being sarcastic to your team. You can be sarcastic to yourself though, as much as you like. I can't wholly blame him. I keep looking away. If I imagine a flash will come in. Nice.
I'm 1 HP.
Uh-oh. I'm going to the plant here because 300 quid is 300 quid. I don't need to stand there and reload my AK and just hold the bomb while I'm stood on site. I might as well plant it. Just cause, well, I don't know. It's a free nade. It's good money. Also, last game's our first win of the night. Put the nade in the smoke. Move round. Water, scout. He went bridge. Right side bridge. maybe go in heaven. So I'll put the molly in heaven. There he is, in heaven. As expected. Got him in the head. Nice shot, me. I'm saying that because I know all of you will be saying that. So I'll just gonna be your mouthpiece there. You're welcome. It's not just that I'm saying nice shot to myself in that cringy manner. Not at all, no siree. Same setup, the flashbang goes out on the edge there. 1 barrels. Why did I spray so horribly like that? The honest answer is half because I panicked, and it was half because I wanted him to stay in position and not rush me. My goal there was get in cover and hide monster and let this guy take the fight. He didn't get out quick enough, which I should have anticipated, so, well, I died. I was expecting him not to be able to headshot me with a deeg through the smoke, but you can't expect things like that. The chances are he's going to be hiding monster, considering one's in water and he's heard no activity bridge or anything. Just unlucky. Well, he's bought an AWP. Generally, if you buy an AWP on overpass, I was about to call it monster, you'll sit down there behind that barrel and hold that for any rushes. That's why, and yeah, they rushed, and that's why you shouldn't rush any later than round 2 or whatever. Barrels heading towards pillar. Okay, why he's holding that angle I do not know, but I guess fair enough. If he got killed from there, he's scared. And the guy was a bit of a fool to walk down there, especially considering he hadn't peeked out, but I guess he assumed he was going monster, which is a fair enough assumption to make, and he was wrong that time, but, you know, it's fair enough. But it's a decent assumption that he was monster, even though it was wrong, but he should not have walked down there, even if he knew he was monster. What he should have done was aimed to reposition himself. One's barrel side, one's bridge side.
Half he's done by low.
He should have aimed to reposition himself either in water or on bridge. Barrels. I have to say it is frustrating that I don't hit that. Last one will probably be water. I released the shift key there to get there and trade him out if he died, but he got him with the deagle, so all was well. How much did I hit them for? Because it says I got the assist on both, and I'd be interested in knowing that. Once again, I seem to be being carried. I hit them for 61 and 42. I see. I'll go connector. He says we need this round. It isn't strictly true. We could pull it on the force after if we lost. But it is certainly better for us to have the round. I just got one tapped out of nowhere, which is frustrating. Like, he starts fighting him, he just flicks up, shoots me, and then carries on the fight. Really weird play. But, ah well. If we win this, I imagine I'll rank up. Anyway, I'm in a pop flash monster, have a little peek, nothing going on. He's died there. Knowing that they're too short, I'll hold here. It's an odd angle. Bit of an off angle. Peek around, get that info. Shooting at the box there, completely unnecessary, I just did it. Just because.
Well play.
I'll take that, but it's slightly better, thanks. You're carrying me though.
Oh my god, oh my fucking goddamn.
It's okay.
Okay, I get it.
What was I saying? I lost my train of thought when he bought his negative, yeah. I took the initial shots at him to force him back, and then I heard the other one splash, or rather I sort of heard, thought he's likely to go down here. So I figured I'd check that out, and I was right. I'm kind of tempted to grab his Negev, but I know that's only going to result in a loss. That nade over kind of hints to me that they might be boosting. They're not, which is good. Uh-oh. Darn, why'd he push then? Why did I sprint forwards there rather than reloading? It's because I knew he was in connection, I knew he was going to push. My goal was, as soon as I got over that body, throw out my gun and pick up his. Unfortunately, I switched my gun to throw it out, and that slowed me down just enough for the guy to keep up with me. Watch out, nade. Both holding the same angle here, which isn't good. But I did smoke that off. Or did I? Was that me? Yeah, it was me. Or was it him? It was him. Yeah, what am I saying? With that smoke fading, I'll pop a flash. I'll pre-fire it in case anyone pushed. No one did. I'll take this chance to reload. I'm going to assume I'm covered from monster. And I can peek here now. I'm jiggling side to side to make it harder to hit my head. With him moving up there, I'm going to put a few bullets through that wall there. Just to hit anyone in connector area still. I'll put a few more down there. 34 seconds. I'm free to stay here. I don't need to take these fights, and he's going to get all the info for me. Of course, it would be unwise for me to just stand dead still on connector. Now I've got that info, I can reposition out to here.
One low.
Why am I looking at the floor here?
Please, no help me. 150.
Sorry man, I had to play hidden because there was like 5 seconds. It was unfortunate that he died. That does make me kind of upset. He shouldn't have died there, he should have just stuck in monster and played hidden. Why I was looking at the floor there was because if I looked up, my head would be visible over the top. If I look down at like an angle like that, or preferably look straight down, then my character model bends over so I can't be seen over the top of that. So that's why I was looking at the floor. It looks dumb, it looks like I've played for like 2 days. With that molly fading, I'll nade it to stop any rushes. It looks like I played for like 2 days, but it actually hides my head, and it's the most sensible thing to do, really. Okay, with no one pushing so far, I'll throw a flash down there, I'll pre-fire it. I've got no real intentions of going down there, it's just to force them
One
back.
short.
Now that we know there's one short with a P250, I'm going to move over here, put a few bullets in there, just to block off connector side a little. He shouldn't really be overextending like that right now. There we are. He got the kill, which was lucky. Well, I say lucky, he's a good player, clearly. He's got more kills
They
than me.
can get ADP, be careful.
Yeah, I will. With PT50s around, yeah, they probably can get AWPs. So I won't smoke that because I've noticed he's been smoking that off. Where's that smoke I just heard? Okay, that molly and my nade fails. So I'm going to pop a smoke in there. I'm going to sit here and wait a moment. There's the spray. Came from about there. I'm going to flash it. And I'm going to spray through as the flash goes off, because normally if people are fully flashed they'll jump off to the side into cover. So that's the intention there. One push connector. That was unlucky, really. I thought that yellow was holding a more active angle on connector.
Where is your drop?
It's barrels, I think. I thought that he was holding connector, so I left myself open to it, which is annoying, but that was my mistake for assuming I'd be covered. In general, if you're not playing with a team that you normally play with, like if you're not playing with your 5-man and you don't fully trust them, you shouldn't leave yourself open. when I'm playing with my team, I trust them to hold the angles and have my back. We'd all call out what angles we're holding, etc. So there'd be no reason for me to worry about that. I'll take that shot, and then I'll take the shot connector side. And then I'll put a nade in there, just to stop anyone who thinks they can rush while I'm reloading. Yeah, I will. I can smoke that off now, and that means that I'm going to hold this angle here, covered from connector, and it's an off angle on monster. As they come up here, they'll be looking right. No, not right, left. I'm on the right. They'll be looking to their left up there, assuming that I'm hiding in connector side because of that smoke, but I'm not. I'm standing here by pillar. The expectation on their path would be that I'm a barrel over there, so that's why I'm holding this off angle, because he's monster. Yellow should have hit that shot. It's unlucky he didn't, but with 20 seconds. Unlucky, man. That was unfortunate. Yeah, it was just, after explaining all that, and then he still peeks me. That's awkward. But yeah, he really should have checked the other angle there, but I guess he knows how I play. He knows by now that I like to sit pillar. I probably shouldn't have tested his abilities like that. Okay, with him there. Why did I keep peeking that? I knew that he'd sprayed down my teammate with a long spray, and he'd taken a few shots at me. By crouching behind there, he emptied, how many bullets is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 into that. So then I took the second shot, and when I hit him with that, I knew he must be at least half health at that range. 2 Supremes and an LEM. Well, that's a weird matchup, but we'll go with it. A draw against Supremes is good enough for me. But yeah, once I hit him with that first shot, I knew he was half health. And when I saw him switch to his pistol, as I went to back off, I realised that he must have either run out or gotten scared, or even perhaps gotten just overly cocky with that one. So I knew that I was safe as he was doing the drawing animation for the pistol, and he couldn't shoot me, that I could re-peek and take the shot. So that was the thought process behind that. Of course, all that goes on under the hood in under like a quarter of a second, as you've watched. Looking at the news. That's why I'm I'm going to put my phone down now because it's interrupting with the stream. But yeah, I just looked at the news. But yeah, all that goes on under the hood. You don't really see it. You don't even that was the thinking that's going on. But of course, all that happens in an instant, in the click of a fingers, as you're playing. So perhaps I'm over-explaining it. Perhaps it didn't go down like that in my brain. Really, perhaps it was pure chance. But that's the logical explanation I can give to my actions there, from that I don't know, all my thousands of hours have led up to me doing that. That's the thought process that should go on, really. I don't know why I've gone on deathmatch. Maybe it's so I can prove that I am decent with the AK. We'll see. Anyway, I do try and teach a little of my knowledge in streams, but I don't know. This is to anyone who's played the game more than 1,000 hours. Everything I say should be only slightly helpful. I mean, of course, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to pass on what I know, but I have not got the experience that some players have. I said I was going to play AK, and now I'm here on CT side with an AWP. Looks like I lied. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can't claim to have the most experience on Earth. If you want to learn anything, I'll take this opportunity to choose Team Terrorist. If you want to really learn things about the game and how it's played and game sense, I'd recommend you don't watch it Inside the Mind of a Global video or whatever, because well, I mean, fair enough what he's doing, but I feel like analysing something afterwards, and I know this is going to be ironic because it's just what I did, but analysing something like a day after or whatever, going through it, pausing it step by step, isn't really an accurate indication of what's going on in your mind as it's going on. It's what should be going on in your mind, and that's fair enough. That's what it should be taken as. But it shouldn't be a straight up, this is everything you need to think kind of video. I'd recommend watching Nothing's streams and on his YouTube channel. I think it's twitch.tv/nothing if you want to see his streams. And I have to say he's probably the best CSGO teacher player that I've seen. Other than that, there is another who's another former pro who has since retired. I can't remember. Ah, yeah, Pimp. That's him. He's another great teacher. So yeah, if you want to learn a lot, watch them. They impart their 8,000 hours or whatever of experience into your brain. Yeah, I thought it was a bot. But yeah, watch them if you really want to learn game sense, etc. I am not much good in comparison, but you can watch me if you want. I try and be friendly enough. Over in deathmatch and voice enable is not 0. Foo. Saved myself from hearing the Russian national anthem for the 357th time. Oh, that was one bad spray on a bot as well. Oh dear, this is not looking good. But yeah, those are good people to watch. If you want to learn the game, I'll try and teach, but there is a limit to what I can teach. Because I've only got about 2,000 hours overall, which is absolutely 0 in comparison to some of the people you can watch. But I can try and help, that's all I can do really. All I can do is try my best. Of course, we all learn new things all the time. If you want to learn some really interesting strats, etc., watch pro games. Pro games are where all the best strats come out. If you're working with a team, have one of you, or maybe all of you, sit down, watch a pro game, and just take note of what they actually do, beyond just how they play the game. Think about what positions they play. I remember there was a pro game I watched, and it was Mirage, and they started on T side, and it really interested me because they had this setup: Mirage T side, 2 rushed B, and the bomb went and sat A. Now when the 2 rushed out of B, the 2 pushed out of B, and this pulled a full rotate from the enemy team. Everyone on the team rotated towards B, because the logic is if 2 are rushing on the pistol round, it'll be B. The other 3 at that point went straight onto A, completely open sight, planted the bomb, and then they had really good post-plant positions to defend it from, and they just couldn't retake it. So watching that gave me a really good insight, and it's a really good strat on Mirage. Use it next time you're with a full 5-man, and watch as your enemies fully rotate B, and then you plant on A. Admittedly, it is often a 4v3 or something afterwards, but with such strong embedded positions and the bomb down nice and early, you shouldn't really have to worry. There is the upgraded version of that strat, of course, where only one actually jumps out of apps and the other one stays in apps and then rotates back. But that one is a little bit overly complicated. It works just fine if they jump and then the other members of your team are good enough. You gotta remember, you're only good to use that once per game. Don't try and use it in gun rounds, only use it in the pistol round because it only makes sense in the pistol round. Yeah, watching pro games is a good way to learn new strats. Here's the gist of what I'm saying. Why am I gibbering about this? Because I don't really know what to talk about while I'm playing deathmatch. I can't really try and teach game sense in a deathmatch because game sense is so different in matchmaking and competitive to deathmatches. I'd say there is a tiny bit of game sense in deathmatch, but it's not enough to actually be worth learning. You pick it up as you play deathmatch, really. But it's not the sort of thing where you can predict where anyone will be, because anyone can spawn behind you at any time and ruin your deathmatch fun. It's mainly just aim that you go in deathmatch for. Right now I'm practicing AK spray downs. I mean, I could go for one taps, but it's just one taps is more effort. You know, I'm here trying to have fun, spraying people down. It's only deathmatch. They're going to be like golds at most. Most people above MG etc. go on community deathmatch servers to practice their aim, just because there's more people to shoot, like you can shoot people on your team etc. So a lot of people just prefer that because it's a lot more action all the time. I don't mind going on just regular deathmatch when I'm practicing. Anyway, this is a Wingman live stream. What are we doing in deathmatch? Let's play one more Wingman in just a moment when it'll actually let us hit the escape key and get out of here. Just who's got us. Right, play with friends. Should have just hit play with friends Wingman. Switch on over to Wingman. I'll add those 4 maps and I'll switch it over to Prime. Let's go. And I'll start talking again when we find a game. Well, that was a pretty good break from talking. I have been streaming for about 2 hours now. The real reason behind the break was because the on-off button on my phone doesn't seem to be working. I can't turn it on or off when it's on. So that's weird. I'll have to have a look at that when I end the stream. That's annoying. I hope it doesn't stay broken. Now I have to take the cover off and see. In fact, while we load into this, I shall do. Anyway, why don't I play Wingman on Inferno on stream more? Well, I don't play that much Inferno Wingman really. It's not one of my favourite maps, so I don't play it too much. It's just really the answer. And I really should play it. I mean, that's how you get more confident on maps. You actually just play them, get over it, get on with it. So yeah, I'm just taking my cover off my phone right now, seeing if it's something wrong. Wow, is my phone slim without the cover on? It's pretty crazy. Yeah, the button just doesn't work at all. That's weird. Very weird indeed. But it's not CSGO related and it's not what we're doing right now, so I guess I'm going to put my phone back in its cover, hope it turns itself off automatically in a moment. And yeah, 24 seconds till the game starts. The phone is safely back in its cover. I guess it'll just have to sit there on, and hopefully it'll turn itself off in a moment. Why was I doing that flicking then? I was adjusting the sensitivity on my mouse. Sometimes it feels a little off, so I turn it up and on. Well, no, I turn it up and then down. Let's see if this man's friendly. Hello. He looks to have a Russian name. You could try a Russian greeting. Both on the right. Pretty sure the Russian greeting is Privyet. I probably pronounced it horribly, but oh well. What's he doing? He should have really peeked when the guy planted. Now they have total info on him and can just cut him down. Whereas before they were holding the wrong angles as they went for the plant. Unlucky. Do you have a mic, man? Take that as a no. I had to peek to get that kill. And also because he peeked, I re-peeked that, expecting him to have his back to me. He died, which is unfortunate. I didn't want P2000, I thought it was a USP. He died, which was unfortunate, but I did indeed peek and the guy had his back to me, so in a way it was successful. Now one does love to peek there. This is bad. Yeah. Half health, one. He loves to peek there. I didn't expect him to flash it. He hasn't flashed it at all before. I was standing on there to have a bit of an off angle, and I think it worked for a moment at least as the guy pushed. Because I didn't die instantly like I expected. Yeah, just unlucky. He hasn't flashed it before, didn't expect it. I really should do. He's going left this time. You've always got to be careful if you're going up there, because they can actually come around this corner before you can get in there and in cover. Anyway, now he's seen him, taken a few shots. When he died, I should have backed off, but I was late. But this is what I mean. I don't play enough Inferno to know it that well. I assumed that the guy would still be watching that angle, which was wrong. There's not much that knowledge I can give about Wingman Inferno, so I don't know enough about. I had to go for him there because he seemed more like a threat to me. I did that because the other guy was by the wall closer to me, so it's trickier for him because he's here shooting that way. He can't see me. I can see him though, and that's the point. Going over here to get this guy's gun, and so I can sit here for a moment. I'm hoping that the enemy comes back here. Well, it wasn't in the way I expected, but at least he did, and I was right. I was hoping for him to walk in front of me though, but the peek worked out, so I can't argue with that. I'll drop this guy an M4. Dropped you an M4, man. There we are, he got it. I'll put a smoke in there, I'll wait a moment, and then the nade can go in a little higher so it goes a little further around the corner for anyone hiding behind the smoke. I'll see their shadow if they start to push, so I'll climb up here and spam through there, put a flash in. Now I did expect to be in cover there, it's again just lack of map knowledge. When we do play Inferno in MM, I tend to be on the B site. I am a primary B player, so I don't know too much about the A site. It's really not my area of expertise, but yeah, I expected to be in cover then, so that I could, thanks man, so that I could look to the side and hold sight a little better. I was wrong. Fair enough. I can hold here in the smoke a little, because I'll see their legs. I heard the flash bounce on the floor. Now if I move back here and hold here, then I should just about be able to see the tips of their heads, and they'll only just be able to see me. Or at least that's the theory. Also, if any flashes come along the floor, it shouldn't affect me. Typical, after all that setup, he peeks just as I adjust. No worries. Throw the decoy, he backs off, he looks the wrong way. At this point, I can go for him. Eagle time. I'm going to hard hold this. Darn it, that's embarrassing. How did I not even hit him? How did I not even hit him? I could have sworn I shot him with the M4A1S. Ah well, I really am not good at Inferno, and that is clear. I'm going to play a slightly more aggressive side over here this time, with a little strafe jump. It was a mistake for him to dry peek that, especially considering he'd already done it. It's obvious that that's the angle he's going to hold until he reaches the corner at least. If he wanted to repeat this, he should have waited about 3 or 4 seconds longer so that the guy had time to get over there. But he didn't, he just straight up peeked it. I guess he didn't have nades or something, which is fair enough, but it would have been more advisable to fall back to sight or just wait a little longer. But it is hard to make these decisions in the heat of it. I'm going to pop a fake flash around here, check out pit. 1 pit. Oh, I thought yellow had gone this way, but I guess not. I can stand here a few moments now and wait for the guy to assume I've gone apps. Yellow dies, completely useless to me. Why did I keep firing there? I knew he'd go for the repeat, he already jiggled once. And if he's jiggled once, I just assumed that he'd go again, so I just kept shooting where his head would be. That was unlucky. I rather expected to get him. I rather expected yellow to have done some damage to him, but apparently not. It is unfortunate having a teammate who doesn't talk or help, but what can you do? I heard the flash a moment before it happened. It is hard to flick around that quick. He shouldn't have repeated me, that was a mistake. His friends come in, so hopefully the nade will catch him off. What I want is this. This is what I need right now. An SMG. Because I intend to get in pretty close as quickly as I can. At this point, because I'm not seeing him over here, I'm expecting him to come from over here. So I'll smoke that off and go for the plant. I often say you shouldn't go for the plant if you've got more than a little while on the clock. Yeah, but I was right about where he was. He did go round behind me. And yeah. I often say don't go for the plant. I knew where he, well, I thought I knew where he was there, so I went for it and I thought I could hold it. I was trying to get over on top of the box on that side, but he just jumped on top of that. again, it's just lack of map knowledge showing, really. I didn't realise that jumping on that was a viable thing. I don't know how he killed me and I didn't even damage him. Also, how's yellow only just leaving spawn? Well, how many hours this guy got, I wonder? Full gold medals and a 2017 service medal. If you ever see that, assume they're useless, because people with full gold medals, it's very hard to get full gold medals, especially if you've not even got another service medal, and it just shows you spent all this time on bots, or you've just cheated it into the game. Either way, there's no point. Like, to get all gold medals, you need to, I think, win 1,000 games of arms race, for example, and it's ridiculous. Like, no one's gonna do that. Let's see. What am I missing out on here? If anyone spots what I'm actually missing here. Aha, there we are. Rescue 500 hostages. I suppose I could do that. Rescue 100 hostages. So those two there is what I'm missing out on. But rescuing 500 hostages, unless I'm on easy bots, takes quite a while. But yeah, those two is all I need. Is it? That's weird, because it says 33 out of 37. But I don't see anything else still waiting for me to do it. Ah well, moving on. What am I missing on here? I don't see what I'm missing. What have I not done? What have I not done? I might just be being rather stupid and not seeing it, but I just don't know what I'm not done here. Got the gold medal there. This is annoying. Where is it? Where is it? 25 maps on Office. I hardly play Office. Aztec. 6 more rounds on Aztec for that achievement, but Aztec's no longer even in the game. 100 rounds on Dust, yeah. But yeah, if someone has solid gold medals and nothing else, it just shows they've just spent time on bots or they've hacked it in. Either way, they're generally not going to be a good teammate. Yellow wasn't the best of teammates. I mean, you know, actually I just don't want to play Inferno. I mean, I don't like being mean to anyone. I'd never actually say this to him in game or anything. I wouldn't be mean. He's trying, he's trying. But no info isn't good, and neither is, well, I don't know. Unfortunate. Hopefully we'll get someone who talks next. One of the things I can advise anyone starting out in CSGO is use the voice chat. Not in casual or deathmatch or anything, but in competitive, use the voice chat. It's so much easier. And don't talk constantly like I'm doing. You'll note that when I talk in the voice chat, it's often damage done, where they are, what weapon they have, if I think that's important. But damage done and where they are is the main thing, and how many there are. So, you know, if you're talking to your team in the voice chat, you should keep comms to a minimum so that people can hear. But communication is one of the most important things in CSGO. It's about 50% of wins come from good comms, I think, if not more. Because if I'm in a 1v2, like, that's bad enough, but if I'm in a 1v2 and I know that they're both on half health and one's in one position and one's somewhere else, then that's so much more useful. Even if your information's a little outdated. Say I have to walk all the way down long on Monster, not long on Monster, long on Overpass to a site in matchmaking. That's going to take a while. If someone calls out he's on truck, then I know that in the time it takes me to walk to long, if he's holding the bomb, there's a limited radius that he can go in. So I know where I'm safe from, and I know how long I can walk down long without getting my gun out, etc. So it's just things like that. Even if your info is going to be outdated by the time they get there, you should give out the info and how much you've hit them for, of course, because I'll obviously play a whole lot differently against an enemy who I know is on 1 HP than against an enemy whose HP I don't know. Because if I know they're on 1 HP, I'll jump round corners, I'll spray for the chest, etc. If I think they're on full HP, I'll slow peek things, I'll jiggle, I'll go for the head, and that'll, if I miss, then they might get me, and it'll be just bad if they were on 1 HP and I could have just shot them anywhere if I was going for the headshot. Back on train again. I've been talking straight for about 2.5 hours now. I just picked up my phone to check how long and press the on button, but of course the on button is not working. I'd love to turn it off and on again, but I can't because it's not working. So that's really weird and I don't know how to fix that. I can turn it on by plugging it on to charge because then it turns itself on, but I can't turn it off manually, which means when I'm out and about without a charging lead, I can't turn my phone on to check the time or anything. Now this could prove to be very annoying, but I don't know. I imagine none of you are interested in whether or not my phone works. Ah, the revolver. When it first came out, such a glorious gun. Why am I sitting here? I should get rid of these silly guns and go and hide back here. Please don't have seen me. Oh, come on, man. Here's me trying to be friends. Didn't even swing. What do? You stab me. That's what you get. Hello. I really hope this teammate talks. Oh wait, just a sec. This is embarrassing. Hello. Oh, I really should not have gotten so annoyed at Yellow not talking. I had voice enable off. Uh-oh. Oh dear. My apologies to Yellow if you watch this, which I doubt you will. There's a beautiful fake flash Ivy, and get the pic. That's what I've been trying to show all this time. That fake flash, he looks the wrong way. I just shoot him in the head and we're done. I'm out of Ivy. No risk. No worries. No risk, high reward. Ivy, revolver. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, Yellow. I was just kind of upset, but I guess I gave you 0 info and assumed you were giving me none. Really, you were trying your best and I had just got you muted. That's my bad. What am I doing right now? I'm running around in circles because we know where he is and it's a 2v1. I'm assuming that he's not just going to sneak out past him. This is a worry. Him now having hit me is more of a worry. But it could be a lot worse. There could still be there could still be a minute on the clock for him, which there isn't. There's 15 seconds. I'm listening out for the... I'm about to say I'm listening out for the plan now. Don't know how I didn't hear that, but I guess if it's at this end, it's too far away. Thankfully I got him with the headshot, no worries. But I really didn't want it to come to that. Ammo. He ran out of ammo. That is the issue with the revolver. Oh, he still had 4. I don't know what he was complaining about. Here, do you want the revolver?
No.
You sure? Why did I buy FAMAS there? I'm assuming they're going to force. So armor and a FAMAS might as well. I doubt they'll go Ivy after that tragedy. But then again, with no one pushing main at this point, it's looking more and more likely. That flash
Main.
says main, like he just called out. 1 Ivy. Okay, I'm gonna hide down here and let blue take that fight. I'm gonna have to play different Ivy. I was going to say I'm gonna have to play a slightly more passive Ivy and hold that angle for him to push, but I decided I'd have one last little peek and pre-fire it. I don't know whether to say unfortunately or luckily, because I'm not sure which it was. he peeked me. I'm going to say luckily he peeked me and I got the kill. Unfortunately he peeked me and it came close to me not getting the kill. But what happened happened. As soon as I get to this point I need to turn and look in here. That's slightly more important than me. Well, that was a very big misplay by him. After sneaking up on me like that, he should have shot as soon as he got the chance. Don't know why I let them. Too used to playing train MM. That was terrible. Hopefully he can finish the job with the aid of a nice flashbang. I pushed up because I saw he was going to get there. If he hadn't gotten the kill, I would have been able to trade him out reasonably easily. I knew that because he had a revolver, which takes, how long is it to fire? It's a while at least, so I knew I had a while. Found that here, man. So yeah, I knew I had a while even if he did shoot him, so that's how I knew I was safe to push there. Anyway, favourite smoke. As soon as you see white, throw it on in. One down the side. That smoke just stinks of a main push, so I can take him. The other one, I imagine he'll go back at brown, so that's why that nade goes in. He has a revolver. I heard that molly from behind E-box. Right now I'm going to jump onto the train to peek the angle. I'm holding this angle so that I can be safe from over here. I'll stay on the train. Dropping down was not purposeful there, I'll be honest. I might have my crosser over here, but my eye is on the end. Green train. Why did I jump on here? Just again, change the angle. If I slide along here, I do a zigzag. He's now mysteriously missing. So I'll down the side there, which is unlucky. I did not expect him to just crouch and hide. That was a really odd play. But the point of the zigzag was he'd hold that angle, I'd cross, and I'd be in completely unexpected position. It's odd that these guys are using R8s. I think that's weird. I think they're just trolling us. Or trying to troll us or something. I feel like they're probably Ellie or something and think they're being really hilarious. Using the revolver, thinking, oh, we'll beam them with a revolver. It's just an embarrassment, really. Because they're not really beating us with the revolver at all. Maybe they're just trying to D-rank, who knows. No speed boost, sad face. I'll put that smoke in there, I'll peek down the side, just pre-fire at headshot height and you get them, if they're there. The Molotov forced him back and helped me, now the bomb's down. I really don't know whether to believe that Ivy. I guess I was right to believe it. That nade confirmed that he was Ivy. I'm making that jump and I'm shifting because I don't want him to know I'm here at all. Why did I keep up the spray? Just to try and force him away. I really wanted him to be panicked by that and miss. He wasn't panicked, which didn't work out to my favour, but I did make it behind cover in time, which is fair enough. Put down a quick fanatic graffiti. I'll throw the typical smoke. I'm a little late this time, so I'm peeking that side. Then I'll have a pre-fire, shooting the smoke, and there he is down the side. So I go on top, down the side, full health. Nice. I went on top there because I knew where he was. I've done it a lot, that's how he knew where I was. I really shouldn't be doing that anymore. Can I have a drop map? Here. Thanks. Decent teammate. He doesn't talk that much, but he listens clearly. Yeah, he knows he's got a good read on me now, so I need to do something a little different. I'll throw that smoke in there. Pre-fire down the side, pre-fire that smoke, look away in case he flashes, the nade goes in. A long pre-fire there, one down the side and one in main. I knew there was one main because of that molly, so I'll put my own molly in there. That didn't work out. With that nade there, I knew it was at the end of yellow or E box, so that's why I looked back towards the left, and he peeked out at the wrong moment, so I got him. Good ha. Oops, almost bought a smoke by mistake. Obviously the decoy is the superior grenade, as we all know. I find pistol rounds, armour and a decoy on either side in Wingman is the best strat. One Ivy. If he's using the revolver, that's a worry. Connector. Was it connector? Was that heaven? Oh, it was heaven. I realised halfway through there that he was using the revolver. Like he has been the whole game. I really should have thought of that. And I realised if I crouch there any longer, he's just going to use his superior accuracy and just annihilate me. So that's why I started moving and spraying and moving around. Also, my teammate was coming in close. Why didn't I peek that? That was a mistake, I'll be honest. I just thought as I was talking, he went heaven last round and I completely forgot that I can't see heaven from there. Now my eyes are on that side over there, even though my crosshair's over here.
One is 10 HP.
That was a pretty nice shot, if I do say so myself. That grenade is just to throw him off. Well, how he pushed and got me there, I do not know. Unlucky me. P250s are right in this situation. If I wanted to, I could get a flash. I will get one. Let's both rush out of main. I'll flash. One likes to go heaven. So now we know one's Ivy, the other one's probably heaven. Which is why I'm sticking along this wall. Last heaven.
Last heaven.
I gave myself away at last moment there, only because it's a revolver. If it was a normal gun, I wouldn't have done that. But because it's a revolver, I knew... Oh, I didn't get the bomb down. Because it's a revolver, I knew it would take a moment for him to, like, take the shot. So I just pushed. It's a risky play, but it pays off, especially against revolvers. I don't know why they're using revolvers. On the one hand, I like it because I'll get the win, maybe even the rank up. On the other, I dislike it because why are you just using a revolver? I don't know what I'm doing here. I was meant to use the nade to throw it in the bottom of heaven. I made a massive misplay there. Last one Ivy hit 78. Like I always say, with 50 seconds on the clock, he shouldn't have planted, but ah well. If that guy had peeked a moment earlier, that would have been a whole different story. But yeah, don't plant if you've got 50 seconds left in a Wingman. You just use it to pull him in close. But if he had faked, then he probably would have held around the side, and that would not have been good. Because he would have died anyway. 111 Wingman matches won, and still no rank up. How many have I played? I'm not sure. I've played a lot of Wingman. Let's see if my phone's working. No, can't turn it on. Still nothing. That's really annoying. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Do we want to do another Overwatch? Not really. Let's play one more Wingman, I think, and then we'll end the night. Prime matches, please. I want to turn my phone on, so I'll plug it on to charge, and I'll be back when we find a match. Well, we've been streaming for over 2.5 hours, and the power button on my phone is still not working. So I can't actually check whether it's over 2.5 hours, I just think it is. And this is taking a while. I think this will probably be the last Wingman we play of the night, because it is getting a little late. We'll see. It'd be nice if we could actually get in one. I might even have to switch over to, haha, I was about to say to Trust Factor. Prime's desperately like, no, don't switch to Trust Factor. You'll get eaten alive. Trust Factor won't let you shoot people through smokes. It'll put you in with the rest of the hackers just because you've got a little bit of game sense. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a coughing fit after I drank my water, which is why I was muted for a moment then. I can confirm the phone is still not working, which is a real pain. Haha, I'm the jerk with the AWP now. I was spamming there. Oh yes. The greatest weapon known to man, the Zeus. Let's see if I can hit some headshots, I was about to say, and I failed to hit any. Hello. Wonder if he'll talk to me. Do you have a mic?
Yes, hi.
Nice. Well, he does talk at least. That flash would normally indicate a monster rush. Him only seeing one is a worry to me. It indicates that the other one is hiding in there. Never mind, I just heard him. Connector. Well, not connector, what am I saying? There is what I mean with a deagle. I'll steal that deagle straight from him. What? Do you want the deagle? I'll give it back, I'm not really a jerk. Depends if he picks it up or not. There. It's odd that he hasn't bought. It annoys me quite a bit when people don't buy round 2. Because you're quite well, I thought I could get over there. You're quite literally just giving up a money bonus. Henry, after killing him, I expect to do the one. Connector, hit 20. After killing him, I expected the other one to be in connector, rushing at the same time. So that's why I looked straight for a monster over there. Besides, with purple watching monster, it'd be useless to have 2 watching monster and no one on connector. So that was the reasoning behind that. Nice. I did get caught on the thing as I tried to drop back to be in a safe position to reload, but well, thanks. Happens to the best of us. And yeah, as I repeat, he got me. Unfortunate for me, but yeah. The flashbang there was unnecessary, and I screwed up my smoke a little, I'll admit. But you gotta work with what you got. I'll look here. I can see the feet as they go by. One connector, half health, pushing. Nice. See, I saw his feet, I just didn't react that quick. This guy's been around since 2017, other than that, not much. I'm expecting, can I have an M4? Ah, thanks man. I'm thinking he's probably a smurf. I put that in just as smoke clears, he'll be forced out of sandbags. Now I know he's not sandbags. Pop in that flash. Didn't flash in, but it did land just about as the molly cleared, which is what I was going for. And that means that I can have a reasonably safe peek before he can get around the corner. He looked away because I hit the floor too soon, so it didn't affect him, but at least I got the kill. A lot of people smoke that off instantly. You don't need to. They're not going to be there instantly. They're going to be getting there about now. So if you throw the smoke in there, it's another 5 or 6 seconds you've got on the smoke. I saw them both there. The smoke went down so they couldn't see me. I knew I had a reasonably safe spray because they're not going to switch straight to my head because all they can use is my tracer bullets. While I knew they're both in a choke point. That's why I stood there and took the spray. If the smoke wasn't coming down, I would have probably backed off immediately, but I would have, just as I explained, you don't need to throw it immediately, I throw it immediately. But yeah, if the smoke wasn't going down, probably both connector, then I would have backed off while spraying to try and keep them in position. check monster out. I'll molly that off so that we don't have to worry about it. Little pre-fire. Throw another. I'll reload now, and I'll check connector, and there he is. See, he thinks he's being smart by going connector there, and that is a reasonably smart play, but it's also the predictable play. John the AK?
Yes.
Might as well trade. But yeah, like I said before, this looks really weird in low res. Oh. I don't think that worked out. Yeah. That's what you get when I'm fully flashed. Well, works what you've got. He's safe at least. Because of this, I'm going to put that molly in there. Yeah, I thought the chances are he'd rush out, so I was trying to get there before he got there. I didn't think the other one would be there. I thought the other one would be trapped behind my Molotov, to be honest. I thought wrong. Ah well. Because he's bought that, I imagine he'll go heaven. Never mind. I was going to say I'm going to take a step back and let him go through. But if he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. That was just an awkward moment. I tried falling back. I thought I'll go into water. Then I changed my mind and went back towards pillar. And yeah, that's what happened while the screen was completely white and you couldn't see anything. I didn't get to pillar in time. I misjudged, and he shot me before I could really see. Well, I could see, but I wasn't ready. Let's just rush monster. I'll throw a decoy to fake flash. At high level games and in games with a team in general, there'll be a lot more discussion before rounds about what you're going to do. In Wingman it doesn't really matter. Wingman's more about aim. Once again, these two are playing the barrels and what's it called? The barrels and pillar setup that got me before. It's interesting. I imagine on the buy, actually no, with that smoke they probably won't rush. Going around the smoke there wasn't what I expected, especially not after that nade. One in connector. Nice. It's a nice 1D indeed coming out of him. How much did I hit the guy in connector for? His name's Jingles. Didn't hit him. Last full health. I'll tell him that just to make sure he knows. Odd angle to hold for extended periods. Okay, now he knows where he is. The decoy got him. I mean, it's fair enough to be faked out by the decoy. Nice. Those were some pretty ridiculous one taps, I must say. They were very nice indeed. But like I said before, private rank 4, well, he has got a Sirs medal and bronze medals. Yeah, I think he probably is a smurf. Why am I just standing here? Well, he's peeking out monster and stuff, so I know I'm safe from there. I'll take this moment to reload, we have the advantage. Last one I'll probably play monster. I'll drop the bomb. Well, I failed to drop it, but oh well. I didn't check the right side there as I came out, because I figured with this guy watching monster, it would be heaven. Oh, dead, never mind. It would be pretty unlikely for him to be on the right. As I peeked round there, he wasn't peeking water, which pretty much meant he's going to be in heaven. So that's why I looked up there. I don't know how I managed to get a headshot, but well, I did. Ooh, savage response coming out of Jingles. Who cares? I must admit, it is kind of true. No one really cares about your MM rank. My goal there was to get in the smoke. He blocked that. Ooh, please don't kill me out of nowhere. Terrorist clinched the match with most wins. I'm not sure in what circumstances it comes up with clinched rather than just won the game. If someone can tell me, that'd be great. Maybe I'll just look it up. Who knows? MG1. Why am I matched with an MG1? Why am I not... I just want DMG. I just want to rank up and continue on my Wingman career. But instead I get spat on by CSGO. Makes me very upset indeed. Being matched with an MG1. To be fair, I think he deserves at least MG2 from his play there. Who knows? Anyway, let's end this as we started with a quick Overwatch. This is taking longer than usual to download. Probably because I'm streaming and eating up half the internet. Review the evidence. Let's see what's going on. Again, I want to turn my phone on while I wait, so I'm going to have to plug it onto charge so it actually comes on. If anyone knows how to fix this, that'd be great. Much appreciated, because I kind of really need this over the next few days. Okay, I've put it on to charge. It's not coming on. Hello? Hello? Okay, there, it's come on now. Also, Wingman's really taken a while to load. Let's see how long we've been streaming for. So, the suspect 24 kills, 59 ping, 9 deaths, 3 MVPs. And yeah, nice tasty bit of spin bot. Lovely. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what's going on here. If you get travel sick, don't look, because it'll kill you. Why do people hack? You buy an account, you play like one game, and then you're banned. There's just no point, especially when you suck like the suspect here. I mean, look at him, he's got blatant spin bot, and he can't even hit a shot. It annoys me when you see people hack like that, because what's the point? You're just blatantly spin botting, it's obvious you're going to win, your rank's not genuine, you're playing CSGO, what benefit? What's the benefit? He's got B-hop scripts as well. Right, it's Shift F2 time, it's pretty obvious what's going on here, so we might as well watch it a bit quicker and get it over with. He's spin botting. I'll put it up to 4 times. He's got spin bot and bunny hops. Oh wow, you're gonna win a game 16-10 perhaps, and in return you've wasted a few pounds and you're gonna get banned. I don't understand the mentality, it's just stupid, I think. Why would you hack? The whole point of CSGO is it's fun to improve and become a better player. But they just don't, they just cheat their way through the game and think that that's like cool or whatever. anyway, that's the whole that demo. Aim assist, yes. Vision, yes. Other external, yes. Who's hopping? I don't have evidence to ban him for griefing, but he's going to get a permanent ban for his aim, etc. anyway. So that doesn't matter, and that's him done. Well, I think that's it for the night. That's the end of the stream. Hope you'll tune in whenever I stream next. It'll probably be... It'll be the evenings, I don't know when. Around the same time. If not, you can watch the video afterwards for the full stream. It'll be up on my YouTube channel. Well, I don't really know. That's it. See you all next time.